This is a $1.5 million open house and we're going in to view it, review it, and rate it out of 5. On this floor right now, there are 4 penthouse units and we're gonna go inside this one right over here. So this is the front door, we're coming in. Now, this is a very interesting layout. Again, penthouse unit and there's 4 units here. So this is kind of considered another corner unit. There's gonna be a lot of different interesting layouts to work with. One way is one path down here. We have one path down here and we have the washroom right over here. Let's start with the washroom. So this is the washroom. I was coming in from over here where it's just the front door. You have your washroom coming in the front door, which is a great thing because I think washrooms at the front door is important so your guests don't have to walk through your whole apartment. This washroom kind of looks like an Airbnb washroom. I'm gonna guess that previously this building was probably used for a lot of rentals, so maybe a lot of Airbnbs, and now a new policy is passed where we can't do Airbnbs, so that's why there's that big Airbnb sign at the front door. But yeah, you have pretty standard washroom stuff. It's new, which is nice, but if you wanted a more premium experience, you probably have to upgrade these things to another premium brand, but it depends on you. Now, this washer and dry area, there are some pros and cons to it. The pros is this is a really big washing and drying area. So with these types of washers compared to stackable washers, you can wash your duvets, your blankets, everything, no problem. And you have all of its sort. So if you have babies or anything like that, yeah. The downside is this is in your washroom. So if you're ever showering here or doing something here, it's gonna be a little bit of a noise, but I don't know, you could move it, you could leave it. This is I'm not too sure how I feel about this one yet. We're back at the front door. This way is gonna be the living room, which is the main area. But first, we're gonna walk over this way to our bedrooms. Although this is a penthouse unit, it only has 2 bedrooms. So most of the other space is gonna be used for other space things. Walking through this hallway, you have one closet on this side. I'm guessing this is your guest closet. So this is pretty interesting because look at this. Since your front entrance was over there and your bedroom is right now where you're standing and the other bedroom is here, if your guest closet is here, that means your guest closet has to walk very close to your master bedroom and your secondary bedroom. And if you ever have a nosy guest that goes like, hey, I'm gonna go in their bedrooms and see what they're up to, unfortunately, you will have to hide all your inappropriate bed sheets or whatever inappropriate things you may have. Coming down this hall again, this is the master bedroom where you were just standing. I'm gonna show you inside. This is a huge master bedroom. Okay, let's film it like one of those videos where we're like professional real estate agents. I realize there's no space on this side for me to do the cut. This is a huge master bedroom. You can put a king size bed in here and you still have so much space on this side and you still have so much space on this side. And look at these ceiling heights. I didn't mention, but walking in from the front door, we got so much ceiling height. I feel so free over here. When can you have a bedroom where you also have a king size bed and also you have a little makeup work desk over here? This is the walk-in closet. It's considerably sized. It's more than I will ever need. I wonder if you could get a little bit more of the walling off from here because it's actually a really big sized closet, but because the door is small, it feels a little bit smaller. So I would check to see if I can get a little bit more of the walling off so that it feels more like a bigger walk-in closet, or if anything, just have no doors. This is the master washroom. Everything's renovated. Again, very Airbnb style. So one thing with this is, again, you have full mirror, which is good. Lights up here. What I usually prefer for lights is I like lights that come straight from the mirror so I can see how many blackheads I have on my head a little bit more. Over here, you have your sink. Down here, storage spaces. Yeah, pretty good storage space down here. Toilet. This shower is designed, this whole apartment feels very Airbnb. So with this bathtub, so they decided that they wanted to have this part over here, which is a little bit of a place where you can put your stuff. Or maybe it's required for electrical, I'm not sure. This unit has a lot of interesting layers that we have to figure out. But because of that, this bathtub becomes a little bit smaller. So for me, I could probably never really take a bath in here. My legs can't fit, but I don't really take baths. What's really amazing about here is gonna be the view. Look at this. You have views all the way over there. I think over there you can see Mount Baker in the Washington, US. You have Brentwood over there. This is pure city view. Over here, so the good thing about here is like, although it's pure city view, you can still see a little bit of the river and the ocean. So not just pure city. And 180, and over there, you can again see the ocean. So this view is amazing. And this is what it would look like if I was your butler and you had this view. I would be here serving you, you'd be sleeping here, and you'd be looking at the view. And I would be looking at the view as well. I just feel so free here. Everything looks so beautiful. We're coming out of the master now and we're coming into our second bedroom. This is when it starts to get a little bit weird. So this bedroom, right now it is a bedroom, but I think it should have some other purposes. First of all, if you're living here, living with your spouse, whoever it is, sleep on the king bed with your spouse. This should be used for something else. This is the secondary bedroom. A little bit odd shaped, yes. Penthouse corner units, it's a little bit typical of a thing now. I actually like these odd shapes because we gotta figure out what are the challenges of placing these. So you have your closet over here. There's a bed over here, which definitely doesn't make sense. We need to remove this bed. Editor, do you think we can do that? If not, it's okay. If you did do it, wow, please comment down below how great our editor is. Over here, what I think we could do, instead of a bed that comes out this much, you could just put a couch over here that's a pull-out. That way you don't block the access into the closet, which is a really big closet. This could be like a little workspace. You could do art, piano, whatever. 1, 2, 3, up. Look at that. So up here, there's a lot of room up to this height, and you should take advantage of that because with this height, it makes everything feel so free. The problem with putting the bed over there is like the ceiling over here was quite low, but over here is so high. So you should probably put a desk here, maybe a glass desk, so that you can take full advantage of this view that you're getting. So again, it's very similar to the view we're getting from the master bedroom. Just you don't get to see the mountains, but you can still see the whole river and city view over here. So yeah, work here, play piano, do art, whatever it is. Or if you have kids, probably make this room into nursery. But other than that, yeah, don't put a bed like this here. At most, put another bed here and pull out. So this type of unit is because of the bedroom situation. It's probably for people who like a bigger place to live for themselves and don't have too many family members. We're now walking back over to this area, which is gonna be the main area. That was our front door, we came that way. Over here, we have a really big storage area. I love storage because you know why? I hate taking the elevator to throw out garbage, go to my storage. All of that is completely ridiculous. Up here, I wonder why. There is a fan system up here. Now, I don't know what the cooling and heating situation of this place is, but even if they don't have air conditioning, there is one good thing about air conditioners now. There's a lot of air conditioners you can buy on Amazon and all these other websites where you can just install it quite easily. So get rid of this fan, don't do this fan. Also, second thing that needs some renovation, and the listing agent also told me, is these floors. Before I show you these floors, actually, let me show you how big this apartment is. I gotta show you from two sides. One over here and one over here. This is the angle from the living room side. Behind you, you have patios, views over here, your huge living room over here. It just connects to your open kitchen over here. And then you have your dining table over here. Let's switch sides. This side is the kitchen view side, dining table on this side, kitchen view all here, and living room. So this place is really big. It feels like you could be like a really high level bachelor. You're living in a penthouse. It's only $1.5 million. Costs around $50,000 to $80,000 to redo the floors, maybe some of the kitchen. A little bit more if you want to redo this whole thing, make it super luxury. But let's start with the floors. So right now, these floors, I particularly don't like these floors. These floors are kind of like washroom tile floors, you know? But I guess how this whole thing was set up, it feels like this was probably once a rental property. So these floors probably make sense if you're doing Airbnb, short-term rentals, guests coming in, easy to clean, not easy to mess up. But if I were to live in here, which I probably would actually, is I would change all of these floors to hardwood. Editor, can we do that? Do you have that ability? Okay, how about just this strip? Can you change this strip into hardwood? 3, 2, 1, hardwood. Did editor do it? If editor did it, please comment down below how great our editor is. But hardwood would make this place so much homier. Over here is the kitchen area. It's actually quite nice. So downside of this kitchen area for me is I love cabinets, everything, this is fine. But the stove is on this side. So I'm filming videos, stove is on this side. If I put the camera that side, I'm back facing stove. This island over here, what can be done is right now it's elevated, and I did confirm with the listing agent, is this elevation I think we should take down, because elevation looking forward, it actually blocks a little bit of the view. So I'd rather have this open level so that, you know, everything feels more big. The good thing about this unit is that everything feels free and open, and we want to keep it that way as much as possible. This is the dining area over here. The dining area, I'm sitting on the opposite side. But if I sat on this side, I can see, wow, well, this side you can actually see view from over there. You can see all of this view. It just feels like these type of views, well, with Vancouver, it's not like Toronto, big cities, but this is the closest to feeling like you've made it, you know? City views like this. If you want ocean views, it's not really a you made it thing, it's more like I'm old. But I like ocean views, I like being old. But look at this, you have your dinner over here. And again, wow, ceiling height so high. Come here, come here. Whoa. So having dinner here, you're definitely gonna feel super free. You also see that over there, they have air conditioning installed. So like I said, air conditioning is not hard to install. If you ever face units where they don't have air conditioning, technology is so good these days, you can just install air conditioning yourself. Let's move to our living room over here. So this layout, this wall, this length is perfect for a great couch. This couch is a perfect size for me. Although this couch is a little bit soft for me, I would prefer something more firm, so I would switch to a firmer couch. But I love these type of U-shaped couch. You can host so many people here, and it's just comfortable to sit at. Over here, you have an electrical fireplace. Gas fireplaces are pretty rare in Vancouver now. You're not gonna find many gas fireplaces, but I do like fireplaces. We still have an upstairs, but let's look at this balcony real quick before we head upstairs. Electric blinds, by the way. This balcony space over here is a little bit harder to use. You see, even filming, you actually can't see that clearly. Let me find a better angle for you. I'm a nice guy. I won't do you like that. I think this balcony is if you wanted just to get some quick, fresh air, but I'm gonna show you the upstairs balcony, and that's the penthouse balcony. That's where you can do most of the stuff. We're gonna be walking up these stairs. Over here, you have a crawl. Ooh! I fall so gracefully. Over here, you have a crawl space. Wow, look at these ceiling heights. Now we come upstairs and outside to our private balcony. So although those are 4 units over here, you don't have any neighbors beside you, so this is your own private balcony. Let me show you the view from the other side. Look at this. Right now, it is winter. You have a lot of snow. So would you come up here? I don't know. If you have enough snow, I guess you could build a snowman up here. It might get a little slippery. But in the summertime, this is a perfect place for your friends, hang out, have a barbecue. And these side walls, because they're green and have like a metallic feel, look at that. Look at these structures, and the fact that it points high like that, it feels like I'm in New York. I haven't been to New York in a while, but this feels like New York. It feels like I'm at the top of the Empire State Building. Something like that. Yeah. But look at these views. The camera can never justify views like this, especially when you're not that good at using the camera like myself. I'm actually not good at utilizing cameras, so, and just enjoy. Like even in the winter, it's so nice to enjoy. Imagine if this was in the summer. Yeah. So overall, what would I rate this place out of 5? Well, number 1, there's no Airbnb is allowed, but short-term rentals are still allowed. So I think minimum 3 months rentals, that's pretty good, because a lot of buildings, they require minimum 1 month rentals. So the fact that you have an option to rent this out is pretty good. $1.5 million for this is gonna be a very specific type of buyer, because 1, your master bedroom is super good, but your secondary bedroom, probably hard to be a super big bedroom, so you're probably gonna just stay in that master bedroom most of the time. So probably you and your couple and maybe a baby. But overall, this is just like great feeling. It's very artistic. You would need to do renovations. So it depends on how much renovation money you want to put in. If you want to go simple, 50, 80,000, just the hardwood, that's fine. But if you want to go like me and make it homey home, I'd probably spend like $500,000. So this starts to become a $2 million property. So then you have to start to think, is it worth it? The first thing that you'll see outside here is they have it so explicitly, no Airbnb. Why? People probably, well, right now there's a lot of policies in Vancouver that where you can't do Airbnbs, but people probably still secretly try to host Airbnbs here. So they have to put up this sign to potentially scare away customers. They also have a no smoking, no weed, and no vapes. This is the lobby area coming in, and I really love how this lobby area is designed. It kind of feels very old school New York front lobby areas, and how it looks is inside you have huge ceiling heights. You even have rooms upstairs where it extends over just to get you that extra ceiling height. Over here, you have your front lobby and waiting area. Looks really good. I think usually waiting areas don't need to be super big because not many people wait in the lobby. But what I like about this is we walk just around the corner. Walking past this wall over here, you go straight into your 3 elevators. Again, we have 3 elevators, really big room size. Over here, you also have a mail room. Let me check it out. This is the mail room. One thing I like about this mail room is that it has extra security because some of these older buildings, I think this one was 1997, but in the 90s areas buildings, a lot of the mail slots are in this more open area of the lobby. One downside of that is if the concierge isn't around, someone happens to sneak in, then someone might break into your mailroom and take your stuff. These are our 3 elevators. So we've just come up these elevators. These are pretty standard sized elevators. The interior design is very regal. Regal is a good word. Now on a scale out of 5, our past few videos, I've been rating it like 4.3s. I'm thinking if I should rate this above a 4.4. I say yes and no depending on the person. There are some people who can make this above a 4.4. For me, a little bit harder because I would need to put in a lot of money. So I would give this a 4.36. Very comfortable, a lot of freedom, a lot of artistic value, a lot of uniqueness in property. Downside is you gotta put some work into it and you really only have that 1 bedroom. 4.3, 4.36, 4.38, it's pretty good. I would eat at that restaurant every day. Also, as I walk down the stairs, I remember one last reason why it's not a 4.4 for me, and it could have easily been a 4.4, is I don't like spending a lot of money at restaurants. Downstairs, you have all the best restaurants just outside your door, but I'm not a big guy who likes to, spend money on that stuff, unless it's free. Please give me some free food. So, this is quite a nice property. I'm excited to show you the other properties because next week I think we got some $10–20 million lined up. I said in the previous videos, has some $500,000 affordable properties lined up as well. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please, you have to if you watched to this part, thank you. Thank you very much.